All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Buccaneers Daily, where we post daily Bucs content. If that's something you enjoy this video, hit the like button, hit that sub button. All right, today, should the Buccaneers sign Odell Beckham Jr.? So last year, when Odell went to the Rams, he was actually a critical piece to, in my opinion, why they got to where they got. And he was putting up some stats. He was definitely putting up some stats. So Odell Beckham Jr. made it to the Super Bowl game for the Rams last year. Caught a touchdown. Like I said, was a key piece. It was like a nice third option, just another lethal threat for Matt Stafford and the Rams to have. Catches a touchdown, tears his ACL. Not the way you want to end it. Gets the Super Bowl ring. But now we're looking at like a December-ish return. Now, I can see why some Bucs fans don't want him. Me personally, just get my opinion out of the way, I do think the Bucs should look into it. I don't think that they necessarily need to sign Odell, but it's something to at least look into. I think they could focus on other areas like the edge. There's some other areas that you could look into, or I think you should look into before you look into another wide receiver, because Chris Godwin is injured right now, and he will be coming back sooner rather than later, in my opinion. I think that's a rumor on the street. Russell Gage is going to be a critical piece to the Buccaneers' success. I made a video on my NFL channel yesterday on Russell Gage. He's going to be a very critical piece, and he's going to be a very low-key piece. So once you get Chris Godwin back, you have kind of your big three there with Godwin, Gage, and Mike Evans. You got Cameron Brate, you got Fournette, you got a lot of guys who can catch the ball and make some plays. So I don't think they need to sign Odell. However, at that same time, the Rams didn't necessarily need to get Odell either. But I don't know if it's just me. I don't know what other people would think, but I think the Bucs wide receiver core is a lot more talented than the Rams. I know they got Kupp, and maybe Kupp makes it a little bit more balanced, but I really genuinely think Russell Gage, he's been over in Atlanta balling out. It hasn't been in the league for too long, but you had the departure of Julio Jones, and then you had all the injuries, Calvin Ridley. So he's been seeing a lot more attention, and he's been kind of being the wide receiver one for good chunks of the season. He's been like wide receiver one. So I think Russell Gage is going to come ready to step up for the Bucs this upcoming season, especially with Chris Godwin being injured for the first couple of weeks, or we'll see when he comes back. But Gage will be a key component. A wide receiver might be nice just to have extra depth. You should be getting him around the last 6 or so games, so he should be able to develop some sort of chemistry with Tom Brady. Tom Brady can throw to anybody. Tom Brady can make anybody good. So if you're not going to make moves at the edge, if you're not going to make other moves, that's when I say maybe look into the signing of Odell. Now, a good argument is, or an argument, and this is a good argument, is you have one injured wide receiver. Why would you want 2 injured wide receivers? You have that. I'll couple that in with, is Odell a cancer in the locker room? Can Odell cause problems? If there were some issues with the Rams last season when he went there, I would say maybe, maybe not an Antonio Brown-esque situation, but, maybe it might cause some distractions. Maybe something might come up. But I think he handled himself in a professional manner on the Rams, and I don't have any locker room issues or concerns with Odell Beckham Jr. Honestly, just for the duration of his NFL career. I feel like he's much older now, and he's a lot more level-headed, a lot more smart. So it really comes down to, do you think they need it? They don't, though. So does it really come down to that? Because they don't. The answer is no. The answer to the question I just asked is no. They don't necessarily need it. But injuries happen, and why not just get another lethal weapon? So I would say, if I had to give an answer, I would say, yeah, I would look into signing Odell Beckham Jr. for the right price, because he's not playing. Here's the thing, Odell's still like 29. He's going to want 3 years or something. He's going to want a longer term contract. He's going to want guaranteed money. I want Odell on a 1-year prove-it deal, and if you're only playing the last 6 games in playoffs, I want to pay you like you're only playing the last 6 games in the playoffs. So at this point in free agency, at this point in the offseason, Odell might have to take a contract like that. And why not go to Tom Brady? Why not go to Tampa Bay? It's nice and warm down there. You got the best quarterback to ever live, to ever play. So why not make it happen? But I'm curious, main point of this video, let me know what you guys think down below. Should the Buccaneers sign Odell? Why or why not? That's it for today. Peace.